Hey everybody. I was on mute a few minutes ago. Happy Saturday night. Hey y'all. What's going on? Y'all know we're about to get into it. Hey Wed. Hey Angela. It's so good to see y'all. I hope y'all had a good week. I had a great week. I had a great nap, y'all. I was out earlier. So I had a great nap and a great week. Happy Saturday, y'all. Y'all, I was gonna come on at 7 because I know that works better for some of y'all. But listen, I had to take me a nap, and I knew I wasn't gonna be ready. Y'all, I knew I wasn't gonna be ready, so I wasn't gonna even try to do it at 7 p.m. But the next time on Saturdays, I'm gonna try to do it at 7 p.m. because I know that will be much better, but especially some of those of my folks that live in London somewhere. So y'all, we gonna jump right into this. Y'all already know I gotta. Okay, so y'all, let me tell you what we're gonna talk about. So we're going to talk about the trucker. Then we're going to go and see a little clip of Kim and her new baby. And then we're going to talk about some things that Rodney Lifestyle talked about concerning Boo when it comes to domestic violence, which we touched on a little bit, but we're going to touch a little bit more on it. Let me get the banner off here before I get started. So y'all know what to do before we even get started. What y'all gonna do? 19, like up the video. Y'all got me talking Jamaican. Like up the video, okay? And make sure y'all share the broadcast. Make sure you share our stuff tonight, our video tonight, because we're gonna jump right into it because I am just convinced that something is going on with the trucker. Okay, this thing, and he's just obsessed with this girl. And I think it's something wrong. That's just me. But we're gonna talk about it tonight. I'm gonna get y'all 2 cents in it. Okay, y'all, let's jump on in. Y'all, share the live and hit subscribe. If you a new subscriber, let us know. We love to welcome our new subscribers. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's pull it on in. All right, give me 1 second here.
Come here, man. Come here, woman, do it. You see, you like.
Okay, so this is one where I'm running off at the mouth. And y'all, the stuff that he's talking about, I'm like, what is wrong? He's a dude. Like, you worrying about a girl like that? You worrying about what a girl is posting on her YouTube channel? I mean, this is her job. I mean, it's like he is so obsessed with her, and I think it has to do with the rejection, right? That she wanted nothing to do with him.
I'll support them. You see the big up crew them you come out here cheer for. Look what they do to your wig video. We know it's an all wig video, no boo. Woman do it. We know it is an all wig video. You upload. But you see where the people then feed into. The people then more gravitate to your personal life. When you come out here and can tell them about your personal life and where you got through in your personal life, they more gravitate to that. You see it? Now you realize that a lot of these big up crew where you out here big up and I say go and do and the whole 9 yard. Now you know who is with you from who not with you. Look what them do to your video.
So y'all, this is what he's talking about. He's talking about when Kim did her hair video, right? And I guess he's going over there looking at how many views that she received on that particular video, right? And then what he's trying to compare it to is that when she talks about her personal life, the big up two gravitates to that, but when it comes to, I guess, her doing her wigs, they just leave her high and dry, which is nonsense. Because before this even happened between Kim and Boo, Kim was getting views, a lot of views. So this just doesn't make any sense. It's like, you are a whole man. Why would you care about what some woman doing on her channel? Y'all don't think that's weird? Yeah, y'all don't think that's off? This is a man worrying about her hair video channel and how many views she's getting. Y'all don't think something off is about that? Come on now.
The all week video where you put up, we know it's an all week video, woman do we know. You know what I mean? You can't trick me, you can't fool me because we out here been following you for the longest. You can't fool me. You know what I mean? But one thing I want to ask you, how your mode can change so when it come on to?
Explain to me, why is he worried about whether that girl? In other words, what he's saying is that the video that Kim did was an old wig video that she's already did that video before, and she uploaded a new video. She uploaded that same old video. You know, I'm like, and what he's saying, you can't fool us about that, y'all. Y'all don't think something is off about that? Kim to do, and who is, y'all? Wait, who is Dewey? I mean, Angela, he is. He is. I mean, it's just off. Who is Dewey? Can somebody tell me who Dewey is? And then, and another thing, is this guy married? Because ain't nowhere in the world he married, and his wife allowing this right here to be obsessed over some girl. So that this can't, you know what I mean? Y'all, who is Dewey? I think maybe the responses are delayed. Can somebody put in the comments like who is Dewey? Because I noticed that he compares that, and I don't have any frame of reference or a point of okay. Dewey married an older woman, Queenie, and he used her publicly, embarrassed her, and it was a hot mess. I see Queenie's ex-husband. Okay, so I don't know those people. Okay, I see. So that's what. Okay, I got you. But he is, y'all don't think a whole grown man watching a girl's videos, and when she pulls up a video, he's watching it and then trying to say the video was old. But let's say it was an old wig review. She can do that if she wants to. That's her YouTube channel. So if a particular video of mine don't do well, I'll take it down and upload it again. I don't understand what's the problem. But yet everything he does is about Kim, so he can get views. Yeah, I don't know that story, Queenie from England. Like I don't know that story, but I understand now the correlation and why he's calling her Dewey. If you're new, make sure you hit the like button, guys. Make sure you share the video. If you are a new subscriber, please let us know so we can welcome you with much love. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the frantic guy. I don't know what's his problem.
You know what I mean? You're like a program where you do for it.
Okay, so that I just wanted y'all to see that little piece, and then we're gonna look at Kim's video where she says she's showing her baby. Such a nice juicy little baby. And of course we can't see the face, but we can see how little juicy she is. I see. You know, there is something wrong when a grown adult man is watching watching that woman's videos and then making comments about wigs and videos she upload. I mean, finding anything to just to belittle her. Y'all don't find that strange. Y'all don't find something that's wrong with that. I think that shows his level of emotional maturity. I think it shows that his something is just off about that. Because men just don't go back and forth with women. That's just not what most manly men do that are mature. They just don't do that. So this rejection that he has felt with Kim, because let me tell you why I think he's obsessed and dangerous. Because what he's doing doesn't make any sense, right? It's really not anything to even talk about. She do whatever she wants on her channel. So if she wants to re-upload a video that she did, and that's what he said. But that doesn't mean that's what happened. But what difference does it make? It's her channel, and why would he be that obsessed with her? I mean, I just don't see men, right, masculine men doing that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to allege anything. I'm just saying most men, masculine men, they just don't go back and forth with women. It's an emotional maturity thing. Y'all, maybe it's just me. Y'all, go share the live and like it up. Okay, let's look, y'all. Let's look at Kim Little, baby girl. I don't.
Mama baby, mama
I thought that was cool.
baby,
And that's not
mama
like
baby.
we're playing in the oven. But she in the oven. So precious she did it. Look, and these are the type of videos I agree. I don't know about no black and taking videos.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. This is my first vlog back since having my baby. Well, you would have seen my birth vlog, my birth story, and now we are officially back into.
So Kim is back, y'all, making videos, and y'all make sure we support her. Make sure we go to, if you haven't subscribed to Kim's channel, make sure you do. Make sure, you guys, we go watch her videos and even watch through some of the commercials because she has a kid now, right? She has to take care of her kids, and this is her job. The baby is so precious, Angela, so precious.
Vlogging day to day. So I got up, took care of baby girl, changed her, fed her, put her back down, made myself a cup of tea.
So y'all, so I just want to show that little bit about Kim. But now this is the part that because we talked about this a little bit, but Rodney Lifestyle is talking about some things that Boo did. We talked about y'all. That's right. Like up the video, like up the live, y'all. Like it up, share the live. We talked about this before, y'all, um and how I told y'all that I saw a video of Boo actually talking about his domestic violence issue and that it was dropped from a federal crime to a misdemeanor. And then, but this is something new. I mean, this is something new. Rodney touched on that a little early, but since we had already talked about that, I didn't add that to the video. But he's also talking. Well, he's talking about domestic violence, but he's also going into something else that is brand new, and he's going to do a second video on it. I guess with more details, with more receipts or something like that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it does not surprise me because that woman called the police on him, and so did Kim. Why is that every woman calling the police on him? That's just not something that's just happening out of the thin air. No, it's something about his spirit. It's something about his demeanor. It's something about his character and his level of integrity and how he handles women. He's abusive. He's controlling. That's the issue, and that's why that woman and Kim called the police on him, because the way he's threatening, he was trying to intimidate Kim, just like he did with his other one with the firearm. So let's listen to Rodney.
How we not talk about it? So as soon as Boo come into the United States, he come into the United States 1983. How no go right around the domestic violence where he fire a firearm? How comes?
And see, I think what I don't understand, the folks that are dogging Kim out is like these video people. They're not even talking about the patterns of Boo's behavior, as in if it doesn't even matter. They just want to keep talking about Kim, 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 Kim. It's like they are just ignoring the fact that anybody that has some level of domestic violence issues is 9 out of 10 are not probably good partners. But they're not talking about that. They want to pick out all kinds of stuff. Now they know he had a domestic violence issue, but they're not talking about that. They just want, they want to talk about wigs. Some of the video is old and wigs. What kind of nonsense is that? That's how I know that this is really not about the truth with them. What they just don't like Kim, and they're jealous of her. That's the issue. And that the trucker guy, he's just dealing with rejection at this point. But did anybody tell me whether or not if he's married? Does anybody know?
Go right around it. And Boo, let me say something to you. You act like everything was cook and curry. Yeah? You act like everything was okay. But there is something else. Also, Boo, how did you reach in America? Who did you con to reach in America? Didn't you con a woman?
Because y'all, you heard what Rodney said, but see, even Kim alleged that on her response video that that Boo got with somebody just to come over to America, right? The same thing he's accusing Kim of doing, he did, my understanding.
To reach in America? Was it Jacqueline?
Yeah, Rodney.
I can't remember if it was Jacqueline. You have an idea what me I said, don't Boo? Me fix my glasses. Oh, allegedly it could be Jacqueline. Yeah, let me use up me allegedly. My viewers and subscribers. Boo! So, what did you do before you came to America? You come to America 1983. But you did something before you come to America. Boo, let me say something to you. There is so much people in this world that have so much things that happen to them and they say nothing about it. There's so much people out there.
And especially women. Especially women. We will go through things and listen, we will go through things will happen to us, and we'll get a spirit of shame on us, and we won't say anything because for some reason we don't want anybody to know. But that is so true. Things will happen to us, and but even men, right? So even men these days in time, because men raping men now, right? See, all before it was just women, but now they're raping each other. See, at one point they never had to worry about that kind of stuff, right? But most of the time, when women go through things, and not even men, that spirit of shame will come on us, and we won't say anything because a part of us just don't want people to know.
Sitting down. There's so much women out there sitting down, crying days and weeks and months for things that men like you have done to them. And they don't have a voice. They don't have a voice. But as soon as you divorce Alicia Kim, all of a sudden you have a voice where Rumram was your voice. But Rumram, didn't you know that Boo isn't who you really think he is? You didn't know that. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, 1980. Boo, come here, man. Come.
Y'all, I love it. Y'all, I love everybody to say viewer and subscriber. He is so dramatic. Y'all think y'all 20, like up the video and share it, y'all.
Come.
Come, Boo, come.
And for this one, I am going to use allegedly for this one. I don't have to. Mark, I do not have to say nothing about allegedly, but I am going to say allegedly. My viewers and subscribers, let me say this to each and every one of you out there. Thank you very much to listen to me. Thank you very much to believe in me, because I am not going to tell you any lies. I am going to be truthful. I am going to tell you exactly what I am saying to you. I will not use any dates. I will not use any time. This video is just to open your eyes.
See, you see how respectful he's being to Boo, right? That I'm not going to get you any dates, but I guarantee that next video that he's going to bring out is going to be real good.
Then the next video that I'm coming with anything towards what I'm saying in this video, will be presenting every single thing to you. Now, Boo Lifestyle, Boo is back, aka Mr. Mac. 1980. 1980, Boo year was how old? 1980. 45 years ago, Boo. What did you do? My viewers and subscribers, 45 years ago, allegedly, Boo take what wasn't given to him.
In other words, the young lady, wherever he's getting this information from, the young lady is saying that pretty much Boo raped her allegedly. He's saying it nice, but that's pretty much what this is about. That she was not a willing participant when that happened. Y'all, I hate to say it, but I absolutely believe it. And I believe it because of the kind of because when he went to that event and showed all that booty shaking and all them naked women, he has a lust problem. So let's first deal with that. This is why you gotta do your due diligence. Okay? When you're dating people, to get the data that you need so you can make a smart decision.
Hold on a little bit. Hold on a little bit. Hold on a little bit. Let me say it again. 45 years ago, 1980, Boo was in Jamaica. And he took somebody, innocent, allegedly, Boo. Allegedly, out of that, what was given to you, that you took away, there comes a kid, allegedly.
So, y'all, that's the end of it. But let me say what I want to say on this. So pretty much what Rodney is saying, that obviously he got some information, and obviously this information is legit, right? Um, um, and obviously the information that he received is obviously legit because he's going to bring some more information out, some more information out about it. The problem is this is why Boo needs to be very careful. And I said this before, that he's out here running off at the mouth, but he's gonna fool around and gonna have people coming out saying, giving information about him that he doesn't want the world to know. So now this information is out here, right? This information is out here that he now has allegedly raped someone, because that's pretty much what Rodney is saying. And then as a result of that rape, there is a baby that was produced. And they want to make videos about a wig. They want to make videos about Kim using old wigs. And this information about Boo is stunning. I mean, it is diabolical. Yeah, Paula, right. Exactly. But then come to find out, if that is the case, Paula, then that means that's the girl that's saying, or the woman that's saying that, that she did not consent uh, uh, to those when she didn't consent. He forced himself on her, and I hate to say this, but I can see that. I absolutely can see that. Because he looks like that to me. There's a spirit on him that I can see. But they will ignore this domestic violence prior to Kim, and then this alleged rape. Y'all, Kim better give, let me tell you one thing, Kim better give God a high five. Let me tell y'all one thing, I'm not an advocate of divorce. Let me say this. Let me say that before I get into this. I'm not an advocate for divorce. When I got married, I didn't get married to get a divorce. Life happens. But there are some divorces that you better give God a high five on that it happened. And Kim is one of them. Because she dodged a bullet with this one. She might have to, she might be going through a little bit of stuff and having to deal with the nonsense, but baby, she dodged a bullet. Because Boo has some serious issues that he has never taken care of. And that's why he handled Kim the way that he did. Let me tell y'all something. And I said this on Let's Chat this morning when, on my 8 a.m. every Saturday prayer, where we pray for, if you're single, what we do, we learn a skill set and we pray for our future spouses, and we pray that God bring the meetup, orchestrate the meetup. But let me tell you one of the things that we talked about this morning. This is key. This is part of how you make your decision. Those that are married, please give me an amen on this. Do not date people that's not an advocate for your mental health. Right? Boo is not an advocate of Kim's mental health. You can tell that by how he joins together with these people on the internet. Now, Kim was his choice. He joins together on the internet with a man that wanted his wife, his ex-wife. Even when they were separated, I think, going through the divorce. He He wanted his estranged wife, right? See, that's a problem. He's not an advocate of her mental health. Don't date people, y'all, who could care less whether their behavior affect your mental health and affect you in any way. Like they could care less what their behavior do, because other than they could care less because they just don't know any better. They don't fully understand how their actions and how they show up will affect you as a person. They sometimes are just out of ignorance. And then there is this then there is these folks that just don't care. They're selfish. They're only in it for themselves. So you don't get involved with people that do not care about your that's not an advocate for your mental health. And you do, and I've said this before, and you do not date takers. If you are a giver, you don't hook yourself up with a taker. Because a taker has no boundaries and a giver doesn't have any either. So that's why I said you don't need to marry a taker. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the more, but like I said to you guys way at the beginning when we started doing this thing on Kim, I told y'all that Boo have some serious character issues that have never been dealt with, and he is a very broken man, and that's why he handled women the way that he has handled women throughout his lifetime. See, didn't I tell y'all this was not isolated to Kim? I told y'all that. This was not isolated to Kim. This is a pattern, right? Remember I said we talked about the multiple divorces, not as a judgment, but as it is a pattern to tell you about what's going on with the person. And people just want to be in denial about that. Right? I'm saying to you, what Rodney said is very, very serious. That means that he believes that he can take things that do not belong to him. And he proved that in his marriage with Kim. You remember Kim said when she called the cops, right? The cops had to tell him, you can't give her a phone and then take it back. You see, do you see it's the same type of spirit that he has been operating in? And I will always say that we just over here at V Nation, we just don't analyze the videos. We learn from them, so we won't make the same mistake. That our antenna goes up when we see somebody that has that same type of spirit like Boo. And then the other men that are reporting on this, the scene, they're acting like they don't see this is no big deal. He done had a domestic violence charge. Kim had to call the cops on him. He used a woman to get over here to America, right? And now a woman is accusing him of a rape, and there's a baby as a result of it. And I'm sure the child is much older now, right? Because that was 45 years ago. Y'all, these are serious character flaws. Not that we all don't have them, but these are things that will affect people's mental health. And that's why I say to y'all, do not connect yourself, even if it's not even a romantic relationship, even if it's just friends. Do not connect yourself with people that is not an advocate for your mental health. Don't do it. Don't be desperate for friendship or romantic friendship. Because I am so interested in seeing what else Rodney is going to bring out on this second video, that he pretty much, I got the impression that he pretty much has the proof, or I don't know whether he's going to actually talk to the young lady. I know I would love to have a conversation with her, have a whole interview with her, because she wouldn't tell me anything that would surprise me. because I can see it. So I want us to really use wisdom when we are analyzing these things, and make sure um, that we are applying and watching these things in our own lives, and make sure that we're not making the same decision. Absolutely, listen to me, y'all. Your mental health, baby. Let me say this to y'all. Ain't nothing a man got between his legs or even in his wallet that's more important than my mental health. I ain't gonna ever be that in love to where I'm gonna connect my stuff with somebody who's not an advocate for my mental health. Baby, you will be better off remaining single than fooling with somebody who don't care about your mental health. Y'all, you're not looking for somebody perfect, but you are looking for somebody that's mostly healed, that's healthy. All of us got some unhealth in us, right? And so iron sharpens iron. When the Bible talks about it, that means iron sharpens iron, which means that when you come together with other people, they help sharpen you to become and develop as better people, right? But now that doesn't mean you just don't do any work on yourself. That all your sharpening has to come from another person. No, your sharpening comes from your main sharpening should come from your decisions and how you navigate this thing called life. But you cannot be that much in love with anybody to where you don't take care of your mental health, is what I'm saying. Because the minute I see you put a little strain on mine, I'm gonna get rid of you. You my mental health, my peace, you got to go. Y'all, your self-worth will always be more important. Your self-worth, your mental health, your validation is in Christ alone. You don't need anybody, whether it may be a spouse or anybody, to validate who you are. Why? Because Christ did that when he died and he got up. Everybody else just adds to or they complement. But I don't need anyone to validate me because Christ has done that already. And if we don't understand that, we're going to look for validation in relationships, in the people. They're too flawed. They can't give you what you think you need. That's only in the validation of Christ. So I'm going to say to y'all, when Rodney come out with that second video, y'all know we're going to talk about it because this is some serious allegations. But I'm going to be honest with you, I believe it because of the type of spirit that and because of what he has done. You come out and you connect with these men on Facebook to dog out a wife that you've chosen. And the only reason why you mad is because she left you in the dust. And that's the only reason why this trucker guy is upset. And then he want to use some excuse that Boo is not coming out because he's working. Well, Boo been working. He been working when he came on with those other videos. So I work as a professor. I work at a university, enrolling and advising students. What does that mean? We all work, but we still make time to make a video. So he ain't working that hard. He just being careful. I'm sure his family said something to him about what Kim said. All that stuff Kim saying. Now, do you want me to really talk about Kim Pointer? You want me to come out and say the stuff you said? Okay. But he full of pride. He'll be out with another video. What you said that last time. He'll be out with another video. Y'all, let's use wisdom. Let's learn from these things and pay very close attention. Y'all, that's all I want to say tonight because when I thought I was like, I got me and the B Nation, we got to talk about this because this is pretty funky. This is pretty funky, okay? And so we're gonna see what Rodney has to say when he brings out the second video, and then y'all we'll talk some more. Y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all on the live all night tonight. Y'all see y'all. We're at 41 minutes. We doing real good. We normally be on here about an hour and a half. But thank y'all so much for watching. Hey, 24 folks. It should be 24 likes. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to share the live so other folks can look at it. And we appreciate you guys that's watching the replay. But y'all, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Of course, y'all know I'll be back Saturday morning at 8 a.m. In the morning. I know some of you guys are in different countries, so you just have to listen to the replay. And then, of course, I'll come back on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Unless something juicy drop. Unless something real juicy drop, y'all know I'll be back on here. I'll come on Friday night too. Okay? So y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for joining me, and I will see y'all next Saturday at 8 a.m. Unless y'all know if some big news or something drop, I'll come on live. Okay? Y'all have a good night. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your family, and I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all. Bye, B Nation. Have a good one. Bye.